Hi, welcome to Self Discovery Support. Tonight I'm recording and there's all the sounds of life around. And I guess that's an interesting thing. You know, the choice is like, do I record or do I not? And I feel like it's really important for me to record this message. And life happens, right? Life is around us. So we have a message that is not necessary. We've been looking a lot at connections. I feel like this is a message for someone in the collective. One of the subscribers to this channel, I asked specifically about that. Somebody who is, it's with the choices card here. You're at this point in life where I am seeing that it is probably a set of decisions and a set of changes that you need to make in life. I don't know that you are being forced, but it feels like you're outgrowing wherever you are. And there's two paths, and it's like you discerning which one is best for you. Maybe more than two paths. May just be this idea that you have the option now. So some of the things that could have been happening for some of you is maybe your money has or that is set to increase. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. This is someone who is coming into their own. This is someone who is feeling a lot more self-reliant, like they can sustain themselves. So maybe if you're someone that you couldn't see that way before, it feels like maybe you are just starting to see that. And that brings you to some choices, because clearly there's things that you want to achieve and things that you want to get done, and also things that you might feel a calling to. So creative comes out as your card. This is from the Sacred Feminine deck. It's a new deck which I am so excited to use with this channel, because I think that it has a lot of great archetypes for us to look at. But this is, I think, the throat chakra. So this is for some of you who are stepping into this role where you're about to have this new vision, this new path, and you have to speak it. Like, you have to speak that truth now, and you have to say, this is where I'm going, this is what I'm feeling connected to, and it doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't matter anymore what anybody else thinks. Let's prop this up here. Okay, and so we have support, change, and listen. And I think if we think about that, so if you are feeling alone in this venture, right, there is a sense that you will be supported. The universe doesn't want you to take a path and be alone. At least for this set that I'm talking to, this is not your path. This lone wolf type of energy is not your path. You may have done that up to now, but it feels like the choices you make, more and more people are going to come in to support you on that. We have the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So it feels like you do have to move on from whatever this situation is, and that's where the choice comes in, because I think you recognize that wherever you are now, it could be a job, it could be where you live, it could be in a relationship, whatever it is, a friend group, you are being called to step away. But maybe there's something about being gradual. This is not like hasty. You are building something stable for yourself. Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, a lot of Virgo energy. So if you are Virgo in the collective, that would suit you, or you have Virgo placements. Then we also have change with the Sun and the Four of Swords. This is, we have Leo clearly here. So there's this thing that you're undertaking is something that is definitely going to bring great happiness. It's almost going to make you feel almost like finally, like, you know, when you are going through the desert and you come to the oasis, this is it. It's like, okay, I found my thing. I found the thing that supports me, the people that support me, and I feel like I can finally breathe, like I can just like relax. So it feels like you're somebody undergoing changes. You're having to activate a lot of that for yourself, which is energy draining, but you are creating something. Some of you could be like master numbers, like the builder, the teacher, you know, that type of thing, because it does feel like you are people on this path. This reminds me a lot of like going on like your own spiritual path. And if you have done that up until now and it has been hard, support is here for you. That card comes out clearly. You will be held up. Then we have listen. Okay, so this is something about listening to your intuition. That is going to be very important. I know every reader on YouTube says listen to your intuition, but really that's the point of what we're doing here. Is tarot readings are for you to build your intuition. And so here's the call again, because you see, as a leader, this is what is going to bring you to the point of where you're going, what you're meant to do. There's something inside that some of us are not used to listening to ourselves, you know, used to everyone telling you what you should do, telling you their idea. Ace of Cups, the Magician. This just seems like a lot of new, great energy. It's like finally stepping onto a path that is fulfilling for you. So if you are thinking about like leaving a job because there's something that you want to pursue, I'm not telling you to jump into it. Remember, we saw the Knight of Pentacles. This is slow, steady building, but you have to start on that path. So if whatever it is, if you want to start a business online, you have to make those first moves. Make sure it's in alignment with your best interests, and listen to your intuition. Does it feel genuinely good for you? All right, and the outcome here is the Nine of Pentacles, really, with the Death card and the Three of Wands, which is like, expect big things to me. Expect these changes to put you on a path that this is about your abundance. To be honest, this is someone who has purpose, and that purpose is going to lead them to an abundant life. Other things will come up from it, but this message is about that for you. Make sure you take your rest as well. That's something important here. Alright guys, so if you like this reading and enjoyed this message, let me know, what are you working on? What's your path? And I look forward to seeing you here again on this channel. Take care and have a good weekend.